give a seminar to a company called Ceridian in the UK. During the seminar we did a before and after, and they asked me to record it for them, and I thought I would share it with you. Like most of our clients, here's the before. A heading and a series of bullet points. And I guess what the presenter has tried to do is capture the information that they want to get across to the audience. We think this is a good place to start. The problem is it shouldn't end here. This is designed to help the presenter remember what they're going to say and the order they're going to say it in. It's really designed to help the audience much. So we didn't have time to talk to the presenter, but we kind of visualized this to turn it into a sequence of 4 or 5 slides that we felt would get across broadly the same messages. And I'd like to try and show you the before and after. The before would presumably be the presenter talking through each of these about getting the essentials right, about realizing value, and about supporting change, and how the combination of those 3 are what drives HR. Let me show you how we would do it at M62. So, we think there are 3 key enablers for driving HR in the 21st century. The first one is you have to get the basics right. If you're not executing on people's pay and people's packages, people's contracts, on the fundamentals of HR, then you're probably not going to be delivering a lot of value. But the world is changing. And HR's ability to drive that change, to continuously improve an organization, to continually make it relevant and add value to its customers and shareholders, is what marks HR departments out from the rest. In order to drive change, though, you have to really understand how to drive value. And really, it's the concentration of these 3 that's really driving the modernization of HR. If you can find a way of adding value to the organization, of continually improving that while still fundamentally delivering the basics, you're probably a step ahead of your competition. Let's look at these one at a time and see if we can talk through some of the issues facing progressive HR department. Your employees are essentially your human capital. The talent in your business are predominantly your competitive advantage. You don't have any employees, you don't have a business. And the HR's department is to find a way of engaging those employees better in order to improve the productivity. But each customer, each organization probably finds a different way of manifesting that inside their own organization. There's 3 examples who have used Ceridian to really get the basics right in their organization. For Marks & Spencer's, Ceridian are providing a platform to allow their employees to get the most out of their holiday, to book their vacation slots and enable the organization to manage itself through that. For Costa, they provided a system that's dealing with their absenteeism, driving back in productivity by making sure that employees are at their desk and working. And finally, at Hilton, they're providing the basic payslip, the basic payment net mechanism for employees. Nothing disengages employees faster than not getting paid or getting overpaid and then having money that they've already spent pulled back off them. In each one of these is a different example of how getting the basics right can help you drive engagement and productivity in your organization. The problem with change is that often in an organization, different departments are pulling in different directions. IT is trying to do stuff that gets unplugged or unpicked by other areas of the business. And the trick for an HR department is to find a way of getting these to all pull in the same direction around some core issues. If you do that, what you find is you're able to drive down the amount of time and energy that it takes to deliver the project and ultimately drive down cost, therefore driving value to the organization. And in terms of value to the organization, organizational value probably sits at the top of the pyramid, but it's often disconnected from what HR are actually doing on a day-to-day basis. And there's 2 sides to really driving organizational value. The first is driving efficiency, and the second is driving effectiveness. In efficiency, it's often about tax efficiency and operational efficiency, and obviously in the effectiveness arena, HR have a major impact on operations and on the technology that drive those operations. If you get all of this right, then you're able to enhance and improve the value that HR is driving for the organisation, which puts the HR department right around the C-suite, adding strategic value to the organisation. Okay. I'd like you to assess whether or not you think those 4 or 5 slides, that 4 or 5 minute presentation, was as interesting or as engaging as this would have been on its own. That's visualization. That's what we do.